Hey, this is Double R. And I wanted to tell you that Anchor by Spotify is a great and easy way to make a podcast with everything you need and all in one place. Anchor has the tools to allow you to record, edit your podcast straight from your phone or your computer. When hosting with Anchor, you can distribute your podcast to all listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Best of all, it's totally free. So go down the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. This is the Let's Roll Podcast with your host, Double R. What up, everybody? It's your boy, Double R, the host that rolls the most, and welcome to the Let's Roll Podcast. Today is a special day. Today is Valentine's Day. This holiday could either suck or be great. It all depends on what end of the spectrum you're on. In this episode, I'll discuss Valentine's Day, why I like it, why I don't like it, and much more. I'm going to do all of this right after this. So let's talk about Valentine's Day. Why it is why it is a holiday we love, and why it's a holiday we don't. Valentine's Day can be special, especially if you're in a relationship. It can be, a special day to show how much you love someone, but I generally try to show I love someone every day when I'm in a relationship. I try. Not perfect, but at least Valentine's Day, you can make up for all of your past mistakes. I don't remember Valentine's Day being super, super, super special. Me and my ex-wife, occasionally on, Valentine's Days, we would do something special, give each other a card or a little present or something like that. What I don't like about Valentine's Day is kind of what I just said, was why do we only have one day that we try to show how much we care about our particular somebody, our person that we're in a relationship together, our better half, our girlfriend, hell, boyfriend, whatever relationship you're in. Why do we make sure we make sure that we have at least one day we show it, but we should show it every day, not just Valentine's Day. But if you're going to pick a day to make it special, you better do it on Valentine's Day. From what I understand, Valentine's Day is the day that gets the most marriage proposals. Like, this day is like the day that everybody picks, or, a lot of people pick, to pop that question to get married. I didn't do it on Valentine's Day, but that's what I hear. Probably a day when a lot of chocolate gets sold, like a big candy day besides Halloween. Flowers get bought, gotta go get them flowers. I mean, I like Valentine's Day. It's not like one of my top holidays, but generally, I like it. It always seemed like, for me, though, for the majority of my life, I was never with anybody or dating anybody or even liked anybody when Valentine's Day came around. So I found the day to be like, oh man, this day sucks. It wasn't until I was probably, married, or in my first, we'll say, real relationship, that I, tried to make, occasionally, not every Valentine's Day, but I tried to, when I realized, Valentine's Day is coming up, try to make it special. What I don't like about Valentine's Day, I think it's overrated. I think there's too much emphasis put on Valentine's Day. You barely get past Christmas, and next thing you know, it's Valentine's Day in the store, and they're pushing Valentines and blah blah blah. I think it's just overrated. It's not a, it's. I guess in a way it makes it unspecial when when there's so much brought up about Valentine's Day. Um, I would say that I don't have very many Valentine stories, but I will say this: I remember being in junior high and elementary. I remember going to school, around Valentine's Day, taking Valentine, going to get Valentine cards for all the kids in the class, giving some for special teachers. Um, you know, Valentine's Day is all about love and showing people that you love and care about them. And obviously, if you're in the part of your relationship where you're gonna pop a question, that's the day to do it on. Valentine's Day, I guess. Um, I'm gonna take a little short break, and I'll come back and talk about one Valentine's Day that is special to me and funny all at the same time. So, I want to tell a story about Valentine's Day. And the person that's probably going to listen to this podcast, you know who you are. And yes, I'm going to tell this story. I'm going to try not to mention any names to protect the innocent. But there's a girl that I really like and really cared about, and it's one of these relationships where she knows I care about her, she knows I like her a lot, and I have feelings for her, and blah blah blah. But the feelings aren't returned. It's not that she hates me or don't want to talk to me or doesn't even love me for that matter, but it's not on a relationship level. So anytime that I try to say, hey, let's go out and have dinner, or let's go do this or something like that, she knows, or at least it was like this. It's not really like this anymore. But she knew I was trying to make it a date, like trying to make it romantic or, insinuate that we're not going out just as friends. But that being said, this particular year, Valentine's Day was coming up. And so I started asking her, like, hey, can we go out next Tuesday? Like, I want to come over and, let's go out and go have dinner or something. I never mentioned the actual date. I never mentioned that it was Valentine's Day. I just simply said, hey, on Tuesday, I guess it was Tuesday, can we go out? Can we go out to dinner and have some fun? And she said, yeah, sure. And so I think that the Friday before the Tuesday, I brought it up again and said, hey, we still down for Tuesday? She goes, yeah. And I purposely kept saying Tuesday, thinking that she would eventually look at a calendar and realize what day it was. But she didn't. Or if she did, she didn't even think about it. She just, whatever. So Tuesday comes around. And so I leave my house. I go to Target. I go into Target and I buy a little six pack. I think it was a 6-pack. Might have been a 4-pack. Of little wine bottles, like different wine flavors, but they were it's like a little 4-pack of it. I bought that. I bought some candy. I bought a couple of stuffed animals, and I bought two things of flowers. I guess they were roses. I don't remember exactly what flowers they were, but I bought 2. And I'll tell you why I bought 2. Basically bought 2 of everything except for the wine. I'm old. I'm like 50 something. I'm 50. I'll be 52 this year. So I was brought up like, if you're gonna go take a girl out, somebody you like, somebody you're thinking this is a date, then you better take something. And this was Valentine's Day, so you better take something to the mom too. So that's why I bought two things of flowers. I bought two Valentine's cards. Uh, I don't know if I bought two candies. I think I just bought a card and flowers for her mom, and then everything else was for the girl. So I show up. Now, this girl is also physically handicapped. She's also has the same condition I have. So I show up to her house, and I don't get out of the car to go to into the house because we're basically I'm pulling up, picking her up, and we're going to go off and have dinner. There's no reason for me to get all the way out of the car to turn around and get right back in. And since I'm already in the car, it's easier for her to pull up into my van with her chair to get in than wait for me to have to get back in and get settled. And it's a whole rigmarole if you understand what I'm saying. So she comes out to the car, and usually when she comes out, she'll come up the ramp, and I turn my driver's seat to where I can see her because my driver's seat won't turn around so I can get into my wheelchair that's behind me. So I turn around, and she gives me a hug, and we say hi to each other, and I say, here, I have something for you. I don't know if I gave her, did I give hers first? I want to say I gave hers first. Gave her the flowers and stuff. And all of a sudden, she got the look on her face. She's like, oh, you tricked me. And I'm like, what? And she goes, you tricked me. This is Valentine's Day. I said, yeah? And she goes, but you never said it was Valentine's Day. I said, I kept telling you it was Tuesday. I figured you would look at a calendar and realize it was Valentine's Day. And she goes, oh, you tricked me, you tricked me. And I'm like, I'm laughing because I thought it was so funny because I knew she hadn't said anything prior to this. Like, she hadn't said, oh, this is Valentine's Day. What are you trying to pull? It wasn't until the day of that she realized, oh, this is Valentine's Day. And so she got a little, like, not mad, like mad, like, oh, I'm not going out now. She just kind of got, like, there was kind of a little bit of irritation. Like, I didn't really specify it was Valentine's Day. And then she goes, well, let me go put this up. I said, well, since you're going to put this up, here, go take these to your mom. And I gave her mom's flowers. So her mom was really happy that I did it. Like, gave her flowers and stuff. And anyway, me and the date, we went out to eat and had fun. She does get irritated with me a lot when I buy her things or give her things. And she has just come to realize that I am a giving person. And, you know, I'll admit this. Early on, I had what is it? A hidden agenda with my giving. But really and truly, for the most part, I give people gifts, buy people things because I just want to. Like, I always give this as an example. If I'm talking to somebody and they mention they collect whatever it might be, or they're looking for something they can't find, and I come across it, and if it's within my budget and reason, within my finances, I'll go ahead and buy it and then go give it to them. So she gets really irritated with me when I buy her things. And every year since I've known her, I have bought her birthday presents and Christmas presents. And when I can trick her into going out for Valentine's Day, I'll buy her something for that day too. But I haven't done that again. I did it that one time, and I thought it was funny, and it made my day. It made my day that she went out and we had dinner, but it just made my day that I was able to pull it off. Not necessarily intentionally trying to pull it off, but it just happened that way, and it was so funny. Like, I just laughed inside, like I can't believe you didn't figure it out. And I had brought it up several times. Like, remember we're gonna go out Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday. And she never put two and two together. until that day. And it was just funny. So that's my funny Valentine's story. And let's take another little break. And when we come back, I'm trying to convince you to be my Valentine. Okay, so who wants to be my Valentine this year? If you want to be my Valentine this year, send me a message, email, voice message, comment on videos on our YouTube channel. Wherever you can get a hold of me and tell me you want to be my Valentine. I think it would be really cool if you went to our website at www.theletsrollpodcast.com and send us a voicemail telling me you want to be my Valentine. Right now, I don't have anybody really special in my life as far as someone I'm dating or anything like that. Unfortunately, I don't. And unfortunately, as I've said in a previous episode, finding someone in this day and time is really hard to do. But with that being said, I want to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day. I hope it's everything you want and more. I will apologize or say I'm sorry if something does go bad on your Valentine's Day, because it's also a day where a lot of people break up. It's a day where people propose, and it's a day that people break up. So it could go either way. You just roll the dice. If you're lucky enough, you'll just forget it's Valentine's Day and nothing will happen. But yeah, that's my little Valentine episode here. I'm not going to go do this talk about this much longer, because I don't have really that much to talk about Valentine's Day. Let's just see something. I'm going to try to come up with 5 songs that I like for Valentine's Day. And I don't know if I can do this, and this might get cut out. So 5 songs for Valentine's Day. Don't Stop Believing, Journey. Open Arms, another Journey. Show Me What Love Is by Foreigner, I believe. Well, I Want to Know What Love Is. It's one of those titles. Let's see, what is some? Hello by Lionel Richie. Let's see, what's another good one? Oh, I'll say this. The last one I'll give you, I talked about him briefly in a previous episode. My love and who I'm liking right now as a music artist is Teddy Swims. He has a song on there called Somebody Should Kiss You. I think it's just called Somebody, but that's a good song for Valentine's Day. Anyway, guys, with that being said, make sure you check us out on all of our social medias. Go to our webpage, www.theletsrollpodcast.com. Once again, we're working on doing behind-the-scenes recordings, video-wise, for Patreon members. So if you want to check those out, make sure you become a member. And always until next time, let's roll.
Hey, this is Sammy Heaney, and you're listening to the Let's Roll podcast with host Double R. Make sure you're following us on all of social media. Find the links below in the description or at theletsrollpodcast.com.